Family, I don't wish to offend no one. Let's make that perfectly clear. However, I must stand on truth and honesty. My daddy, Bama Red, told me that telling the truth is always the right thing to do. Because telling an untruth is not ever right. But hear me out, family. Can I talk specifically to the women right now? I don't know which ones in particular. I will let you be the judge of that. And no, I don't wish to judge per se. But since you are in my house, I'll tell you what I've experienced. How about that? Cool. Because God is still working on all of us. We can use that as an excuse, can't we? At least that's what religious folks says when they've gotten caught with their pants down or their skirts up. In other words, we're all sinners, and none of us hit the mark. But ladies, question. Do you actually think karma isn't real? Let's talk, baby girl. You see, this complex philosophical and spiritual belief is damn real from my experiences. But this is about you now. You got to put your big girl panties on and take a long look in the mirror now. Those actions of yours, how you purposely mistreating that good man you have. It has consequences, shawty. The picture was only an allusion to that good man in the beginning, during the previews, which you not only directed, but also had the leading role in that horror flick. Too bad you didn't take home the Oscar. Competition is fierce these days with your type and good men, wouldn't you say? Is it fair to say that these good men don't stand a chance against your type? I'm merely asking for information purposes. Like the great, late Bishop Bullwinkle says, hail to the doll. You're going to learn today, ladies. You just can't jump off the merry-go-round and think it's not coming back around. Hell, it's a merry-go-round. That's what it does. Keith Sweat told us that back in the day. Besides, karma never forgets an address. It's coming back around. You own it. The same way you treated old boy. Somebody going to get that lick back for him if he doesn't. How you deceived and manipulated that good man was not by accident. It was methodically planned and intentional on your part. Instead of you slithering on your belly, you're walking upright. Your movement may be different, but you two are the same. A snake. The picture in the mirror doesn't lie. And as the good book says, you reap what you sow. In other words, karma. Can my listeners out there say, take your time? The rabbit got the gun now. You had a good man, a good provider. He was even taking care of little Run Run and Neek Neek. Those two badass kids of yours with different daddies. This man would come home from work to an unkept, noisy house and no food on the stove. He still endured and stayed there because of who he is. You didn't even greet this man who pays all the bills when he comes through the front door from a hard day's work. What do? You just sit there playing games on your phone or talking with your friend girls. And they don't have a man or a piece of a man. That good man then prepares dinner for his family. You won't even allow this man to touch you. Shame on you. You make up every excuse in the world because intimacy no longer resides in that house, which was never a home. but it did with them no good ass niggas. You broke your back for them. You can't see through the transparent fog of jealousy or make vertical moves while in a bucket of crabs. Those messy bitches helped entice you to creep with the next man, instead of you loving, appreciating, and helping your good man. With friends like that, who needs enemies? However, his friends and family warned him about you and your type. They begged him to stay away from you. Mama prayed for her son to be shielded and protected while in the lion's den, while his sister wanted to bust your head open. But he stayed. You see, we men are visual creatures of habit. Besides your movements upright and horizontal or hypnotic form, I think you know what I'm getting at. Baby girl, you have to be careful how you treat people. But karma, the big payback is coming. And now to all my fellows out there, listen to an OG. Peep this. Don't walk away from a good woman because she knows and understands you. She inquires about you because she genuinely cares about you and your well-being. I understand. I really do. We as men like our privacy, but rather we often choose that whore to invest in and be with because it's comfortable being with a woman that doesn't wish to know who you are. It's easier for us. She instead is only concerned about what you can do for her. I've been down that road a time or two. I had my heart ripped out with these type of females back in the day. That head game of theirs had me delusional. Mama thought she was going to have to Baker act me in order for me to depart from that Lilith. But hear me out. This is real shit I'm dropping. This is life. If you're trying to wife a female, the hell with the eye candy. That stick of gum is only sweet and succulent for the first couple of chews. Yeah, like juicy fruit. Once the juice is no longer in the stick of gum, what do we do with it then? Exactly. We spit it out and get another one, and so on and so on. I think you're picking up what I'm putting down now. And until that type of woman is ready to define who she is and what God intended for her to be, she will continue to be chewed up and spit out. Only she has the power to change the taste in a man's mouth. You have to look beyond her big round ass. I know it's difficult. Lord knows I know. Her steroid titties, that other woman's hair in her head, those fake eyelashes. And yes, she may have some fire ass head and grip tight pussy along with the slide. Yeah, I've been there a time or two myself, as I stated. I gotta keep it real with your fellas. And a rose has thorns and soon withers away too. Yeah, you missed that part there. There is a lot more to a woman besides how she's built and looks. And no, I'm not bashing you, my sisters, for how you look aesthetically. I truly love you all. It's just a lot more that has to come with that package. And I love the kids, just not them baby kids. You have to keep them in the prayer line. Hear me out. Please hear me out. Fellas, you must appreciate and desire authenticity. Yearn for a partner who is comfortable and confident in their own skin. Prioritize your values like respect, kindness, empathy, good conversationalists. Make sure you share values and beliefs, emotional intelligence, mutual support, and a commitment to life. Oh, baby. And yes, sex can play a vital role in a healthy relationship. But guess what? That's learnable. Teach each other. Can I tell you something you already know? Can I? Sometimes you got to move from a toxic situation and start over. This is for you too, ladies. Love yourself first. There are more letters in the alphabet besides you and I. When it comes to you and a stick of juicy fruit, just tell her or him, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Besides, mama tried to warn you about that no good man or no good woman. Bama Red, my daddy, even told me, you show me a no good woman, son, and I'll show you a no good man that made that no good woman. Think about it, family. Yeah. I hear you, daddy. Your son hears you. It's time for me to go now. See you soon, family. Go in peace. Go in peace.